As requested in this video, I am going to show you the setup if you would like to connect the K300 Live sound card for BIGO streaming. In this setup, we will be connecting the K300 Live sound card to a mixer with a dynamic microphone. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the cables I will be needing in the setup. Let's start from here. This iPad will be the source of the background music, let's say karaoke songs from YouTube, so it's going to be coming from this one. And this is the K300 Live sound card, or they call it, for other ones, they call it as SK300 Live sound card, or Mus Lady K300 Live sound card. This is the device I will be going on BIGO Live, and this is the mixer. Now this is the dynamic microphone, and I will be showing you without a mixer, and then I'll be showing you with the mixer on BIGO Live streaming. Now for this cords over here, you don't need to have all of them. Some of them are just the options. So let's say, for example, this one here. Now if you are planning to go live streaming on BIGO and using a dynamic microphone, if you have this kind of a cord, so 3.5 millimeter jack to XLR, you can use this one connecting from your dynamic microphone to the mic port of this K300 Live sound card. So that is your option. Now if you want to connect your dynamic microphone to K300 Live sound card, and you have this kind of cord, that is also okay. However, you will be needing this adapter. So the adapter that looks like that, 3.5 millimeter TRS, or the one that has two lines, to 6.35 millimeter female adapter. So what you do is you connect this one there, and then you connect this one to the mic port, and it will work as well. So you connect this one to your dynamic microphone. So again, that is your option. And now if you are planning to connect your dynamic microphone to the mixer, then you will need this kind of cable. So XLR male to female, so you connect your dynamic microphone to here, and then to your mixer, and that is another option. Now this one here, so this is if you will be connecting a mixer to the K300 Live sound card, you will need one of this. This is just option. There should be another option, but I'll just show you this one. So this is to connect the mixer to the K300 Live sound card. I'll show you how to do that later. And I will be using an earphone. So it's up to you if you want to use a headset. So the one that don't have a built-in microphone, so that wherever you connect it over here, it's okay. But if you have the one that has built-in microphone, it's okay as well, as long as do not connect it to the one that says headset. Otherwise, it might pick up also your vocals, so you might have double audio. So connect it to the one that says earpiece. And now you need one of this for sure to connect the K300 Live sound card to this handset, or to whichever device you are connecting, or wherever you're going to be doing your streaming. Now as you can see, I do have a lightning adapter here, so something like that. I connected it directly. So I need that because this phone doesn't have a headphone jack on it, or headphone port. That's why I will need that later. Okay, and now let's start the connections. And now let me show you first the connections if, for example, you will be using this cord. Okay, so let's connect this one right away, and let's do sample streaming. So from here, we will connect one end, so the one that has a 3.5 millimeter jack. You just select mic 1 or 2, it doesn't matter. So let's connect it to the one that says mic 1, and then the other end, we will connect to here. Okay, there you go. And now we will be connecting this, we'll connect this earphone to monitor the audio. If you are planning to connect a speaker, make sure it's far away from you. Otherwise, it might cause a feedback, or or double audio. So I strongly suggest that if you are doing live streaming or recording, do not use speaker. Instead, use headphone, earphone, or whatever you have. So okay, from here we will connect the earphone to earpiece 1. There you go. And now we will connect one TRS on both ends, 3.5 millimeter TRS. So we will connect one end to here. So just select live 1, 2, or 3. Let's connect it to the one that says live 1. And then the other end, we will connect to here. Okay, and now what we will do is we will be connecting this iPad to here using Bluetooth. As you notice, I am now ready to start my streaming on BIGO. So let's start now. And I'm going to go live. There you go. Okay, there you go. I am now on live. So what I will be doing is I am going to be syncing the audio output from this streaming right now to the other video using the other camera so that whatever I'm hearing from this streaming, you can hear that as well. Okay, and now, so as I showed you earlier, I'm currently using a dynamic microphone plus this kind of cable, so XLR to 3.5 millimeter jack. Okay, so now, as I showed you, this iPad will be the source of our background music. Now, to connect them is pretty simple. Okay, so what you will do is go to the Bluetooth on here, make sure it's turned on, and look for SBE_K300, and then you should be able to connect them. And once it's connected, you will see it there. It should say connected. Okay, and let's get out from there and let's go back to the background music that we will be using. Okay, so we'll be using this background music over here. So as you notice, my vocals right now is still flat. That is because I have not turned the reverberation up yet from here. So for singing purposes, you can use the KTV, you can use concert or studio. But whichever you select on here, as long as you do not turn this reverberation up, there is no echo or reverberation. Let's say, for example, if you're going to select KTV, you need to turn the reverberation up for that to have effect. So something like that. Sound check, testing 1, 2. And as well as concert. So concert, I selected concert right now. And if I am going to turn the reverberation up, there should be effects. There you go. Sound check, testing 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So that is what I'm saying. Same with the studio. If I'm going to select studio, the gain is higher on this option, and same, it will have effects if the reverberation here is up. Sound check, testing 1, 2. Okay, so let's say, for example, you are going to use KTV. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's set the reverberation to maybe 1 o'clock. And here, your low, mid, and high, it's up to you, whatever is your preference. If you want to go live, you can set maybe your low to maybe at 1 o'clock. Low is more for bass, and high is more for treble. So if you want more treble, you can turn it up, something like that, sound check, or lower it if you do not want lots of treble. Maybe I'm going to set it to just 1 o'clock, and my low is at maybe 12 o'clock for the high or treble, and mic for the low for the bass is at 1 o'clock. Okay, there you go. To be on a safe side, I suggest for singing purposes, just set your voice changer and nudge to 0. Okay, and as you notice over here, this is just an example. Of course, you can set your preference as to how loud is your mic volume, how loud is your monitor. Monitor, that is whatever you're hearing, that's the volume of that. And then the recording volume slider over here, this is the volume of your audio output for both your mic volume as well as your background volume. And to control your background volume in this setup, so you can control it from here, wherever is the volume control of your background music, with whatever source it is. It could be iPad, it could be another device, it could be It could be a laptop or whatever you have. So let's say, for example, here, let's check. So as you notice, this iPad is already at the max. So in this case, we will control the volume from here. So the one that says accompaniment. So let's check again how loud it is. So we can lower it from here, something like that, or turn it up. Or if you want, you can also lower it from here. So let's play it again. You can lower it from here, something like that, or turn it up. So anyway, whatever you prefer. So you can, again, control your background volume from here, from the source of the background music, or from here, the one that says accompaniment. Okay, so as you're doing your live streaming, you can use this preset sound effects on here if you wish. Let's say, for example, if you want to press great, there you go. And if you want to, let's say, pretty boy. Okay. Or this one. Okay, there you go. So anyway, you can use all those preset sound effects on here, and the voice changer, feel free to use them if you want to use them. Okay, now let me give you a sample right away. So again, the recording volume slider here has to be on high all the time, or at least on high. Otherwise, your streaming, if this is at 0, there won't be no audio on your live streaming, even if you can hear it from your earphone. So again, the monitor volume here or your earphone volume is just from here. It's just for you, like how loud it is. You wanted to hear that audio. But for your audience or viewers to watch you or to listen to you, if the recording volume slider here is at 0, they will not hear that. So again, in this case, make sure this one is on high. Okay, let me give you a sample. We'll use this background music over here. Okay, so maybe I'll use KTV. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to set my reverberation to, let's set it at 1 o'clock. Sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me give you a short sample. Hindi naranasan kailanman na mayroong kaibigan walang katulad magmahal ang karanas ay nagturo. Okay, there you go. So again, this is using this kind of a cable, the XLR to 3.5 millimeter jack. Next, let me show you using a different cord. So I will be using this kind of cord. So XLR to 6.5 millimeter jack. Okay, so let me remove the mic over here now. As I showed you earlier, I will be using this adapter. So this adapter, I will connect this one to here. So let's use mic 2 this time. There you go. And then I'm going to be connecting this one to here. And of course, I'll connect the other end to here. Okay, there you go. So this time I am using the same dynamic microphone and with a different cord. So as I showed you earlier, with this adapter, 3.5 millimeter jack male to 6.35 millimeter female adapter. So as you notice, it does work this way as well, because this K300 live sound card, it doesn't have a port for dynamic microphone, the 6.35 millimeter port. So in this way, you can use also, if for example you have this kind of cord, that works as well. So you don't need to worry, you just need to buy this kind of adapter. Okay, so this time, let me show you, maybe let's continue the song over there. Let's select concert. Okay, so there you go. This is now, the vocal mode is a concert, and we'll just set everything else the same. Okay, let's play the song again so you can maybe check if there is any difference at all. Okay, so let's play this one. Silang lahat naglalaho hanggang sa aking makilala. And if you want more echo or reverb, you can increase this one. Kaibigang walang kapara, I'm sure siya'y nag-iisa. Nang ako'y wala Okay, there you go. So as you notice, it did work as well. So, okay, this time, what I will do is, okay, so I'm going to be connecting this one now to this mixer. So first, what we will do is we will connect this background music to the mixer. The reason why I wanted to connect the background music to the mixer is because I find it more louder compared to being connected directly to this K300 live sound card. So here, what we will do is we will connect the RCA to here, the one that says 7/8. And then the other end, we will connect to the headphone port of this iPad. And next, we will connect this mixer to the K300 live sound card. Okay, so what I will do is I will connect this end over here, so the TS dual mono, the one that looks like that, to this mixer, to the one that's for stereo out. Okay, there you go. And then the other end, the 3.5 millimeter TRS, I will connect this one to here, to the one for mic. So I'll connect it to the one for mic 1. Okay, just make sure it is plugged in properly, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so from here, we will connect this XLR that I showed you earlier, male to female. I'll connect it to the mic 1 over here. And then the other end, I will be switching that to here. So I will not be using this cord anymore. This is XLR to 6.35 millimeter male with this adapter. Okay, sound check, testing 1, 2. So this time I am using now the dynamic microphone connected to this mixer. So I can remove now this cord over here because I'm not using this anymore. I'm just going to drop it over there. Okay, there you go. So this setup right now, as you can see, the microphone is now connected to the mixer, and then the mixer is now connected to this K300 live sound card. So from here in this setup, okay, let's make sure this one is plugged in properly. Okay, so in this setup, your volume control of your background music is now from this mixer and from the source itself. So it's no longer from this SK300 live sound card. So the accompaniment here, even if this one is at 0, you will still hear, as well as your audience, your background music. Okay, let's do a test. So again, your volume control is from here. So the one that says 7/8. Let's play this one. Let's check how loud it is. Whoops. There you go. That's very loud. So let's have to lower the volume from here. Okay, let's do it again. There you go. Okay, so as I said, you can control the volume from here, or you can control the volume from the source itself. Okay, something like that. Okay, there you go. So now the reason why I like it when it is connected, when your K300 live sound card is connected to the mixer, because you will have more control with your vocals. You can even use the effects just from the mixer itself. Okay, so let's do a test. Maybe let's anyway, whatever mixer you have, there should be option there for effects, maybe echo or reverberation. Okay, let's do it from here. And by the way, my mic setting over here from this mixer, my high, mid, and low, they're all at the middle. My compressor is at 9 o'clock. My gain is at maybe about 11 o'clock. And as you can see over here, my phantom power 48 volt is turned off. That is because I'm using a dynamic microphone, so I don't need that to be turned on. That is only for the condenser microphone. Okay, now if we're going to use the effects from the mixer alone, we can maybe turn the effect return over here. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So you can do that. Or if you want to use the effects from this K300 live sound card, you can do that as well. Okay, so maybe let's select KTV. Sound check, testing 1, 2, and then as I mentioned earlier, turn the reverberation volume up for your vocals to have echo. There you go, sound check, testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 sound. So let's do it again. I'm gonna set my echo to or reverberation to 12 o'clock. There you go. Or maybe if it's at maybe 10 o'clock, you can also add effects from this mixer if you want. Sound check, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 sound. There you go. So again, that's what I am talking about. You can mix the effects from this K300 live sound card, and as well as the effects from the mixer. Okay, let's do a sample right away. Okay, so I'm gonna play this song over here. Si Jesus ang aking kaibigang walang kapara. I'm sure siya'y nag-iisa nang ako'y wala nang malalapitan panay pa. Ay dumating siya. Okay, there you go. So anyway, that is the audio output if in case you will be connecting the SK300 live sound card to a mixer. So again, it's up to you. However loud is your vocals or the background music, and plus the effects. Let's say, for example, you do not want lots of echo or reverberation, you can lower it from here. So something like that, or turn it up and then lower from the mixer. So again, you have the option to lower your effects or reverberation from the mixer or from the K300 live sound card. And that is all I can share for today. I hope this video gives you an idea if you're going to be using your K300 live sound card on your BIGO streaming with or without the use of the mixer, and of course with the use also of a dynamic microphone. Thanks again guys for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like, and if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet, and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.